I've been on the hunt for Halloween jewelry locally, where we live here in Kingsport, Tennessee. I have to tell you, it hasn't been easy. So, what I think we need to do is make some, because this guy's just not going to cut it. It was in a grab bag that I bought. Cute as it is, it's just not going to cut it. So, all right, this is what I have for you today. And for those of you who are new here, I'm Vicki with Avante Jewelry. And I've been making jewelry for so long, I can't remember how long, well over a decade. And as I said, I've been on the hunt for Halloween jewelry. Well, I went to a fundraiser sale last weekend, and lo and behold, they had 2 bags of Halloween jewelry, and I can't believe I almost missed it. Halloween. I need Halloween jewelry. I need Halloween pendants is what I need. This is all Halloween jewelry. I think I can work with some of this. Okay, I'm going to grab these bags. I missed them the first time around. Hopefully I can do something with these for my Halloween project. I see some charms. As I circle back around, I found it, and we're going to open this. I did pull this little guy out, but we're going to open this and see what we have and see if we have anything here to work with, because I'm in the mood to make Halloween jewelry. How about you? Jewelry, however you pronounce it. Different countries spell it different ways. Okay, these are earrings, clip earrings. Let's get some of the glare out of here. I'll bring these back in just a second. Yeah, we got some skeletons here. Not what I'm looking for, but interesting. What else do we have? Spider, another spider. Oh, that's cool. It's a little pumpkin. Well, it's an earring, but it's 2 earrings. Do you see that separates here? It's actually 2 earrings. Well, these are the same. These are earrings. That's neat. Little witch. Oh, it goes with that one. So yeah, that's neat too. A pair of earrings. Well, at least I have some pairs in here. That's nice. That matches this one. Oh, and another one of these. So that's pretty cool. And that one, I guess it lost its earring back. So what do we have in here? We have a pumpkin stick pin. Oh, those are pretty. Fall leaves. 3 leaves stacked. Those are pretty. And I can see I'm getting all kinds of stuff here on the black background. That happens. Never know what's going to come out of these bags. A little silver pumpkin, pierced earrings. Oh, and this is a cute little pin. I'm checking to see if it's marked. I don't see any markings on it. It has some leaves and a little pumpkin. Let's move the spiders over here. I think we're going to run out of room. Need to spread this out a little bit. I do believe I have some jewelry here, some Halloween jewelry, fall jewelry. All right, let's get into this bag. Well, we have another crocheted little pumpkin. Someone had fun making that. Oh, missing its googly eye. We have a fall leaf pin. It's pretty. Pumpkins and a teddy bear pin. I'm going to close that up. A little bear and a witch hat. These are earrings. They're just a wood cutout that someone's glued an earring back to. And we have a scarecrow, another pumpkin, haunted house, this crazy looking one, a moon, ghost. I think it's supposed to spell boo. Oh, I have a nice pair of earrings here. They have a black cat sitting on top of the pumpkin. I like those a lot. Not sure where to put them. And the last item in the bag is a bracelet. This is cool, and they slide. Can you see that they're sliding on here? I know it's pretty busy in the background, but that's pretty nice. It's a double strand, haunted house, pumpkin, and witches. So it's got a variety here. Let's take these out of here and see what they really look like. Oh, I like those a lot. Those are really cute. So I bought this jewelry, the grab bags of jewelry, excited, as I said, to find them because I wasn't finding anything. And I'm looking here to see what I might be able to use to, upcycle it, recreate it into something else. And I can see right out of the gate that there's a lot of it that I'll have to probably eliminate, like these little wood cutouts and the pins. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with those. I really am looking for charms. I'm looking for components that are basically charms with a little ring at the top, and use a jump ring to attach it to something else. That's kind of what I had in mind. So not seeing a lot, but it's still a lot to work with, and I can resell some of these just like they are in our eBay store. Our eBay store is Avante Avenue, and we have a category in our store for Avante jewelry, and you'll find that link below this video. Now, I did find this necklace at Walmart. I'm in Walmart and I'm looking at the Halloween jewelry. This isn't priced, but they said it's $5. And I'm thinking it gives me some components to work with to redo. Yeah, I'm not finding a lot of Halloween jewelry locally. So I popped in here. I'll have to see what we can come up with. Out of what I see here, this is Disney. Now these are priced $7.99, but as I said, they scanned this and it's only $5. I think I'm gonna go with this, see what I can come up with. And I can tell you, they didn't have many left. I think they had 2 left, and I bought this one. I paid $5 for this necklace. I thought that was a little bit high, but at least I knew if I didn't find any, because I bought this before I found this at the rummage sale, I thought, well, at least it gives me a couple of pumpkins, gives me a charm, and some beads to work with. I'll probably be working with this too, because as I said, I don't have a lot of charms. So what are we going to do today? What do you think? Well, first of all, I'm going to play some music for you while I take away all the things that I'm not going to work with for my first project. These are maybes, just maybes, because I'm not sure that I'm going to use any of these for our first project. Maybe some from the necklace that I got at Walmart, not sponsored by the way. You see, what I've had in mind for the past week has been to make something like this. Do you recognize this? Granted, these are a little bit yellowed. I've had this for a long time. This cord is for eyeglasses. Yes, eyeglasses. You know how you fit this through here, kind of pull back on the spring and slide this on your glasses? I don't know if it's going to fit on my particular style glasses. I'm a little concerned by that. I'm going to see if I can stretch that out. But you're supposed to be able to slide it on here. Oh gosh, this might be a problem here. And I don't like to use the word problem because I'm all about finding solutions. What I'm hoping to make for my first project is a Halloween themed eyeglass holder. That's what I'm hoping to do. I do have a pack of these. Bought these a very long time ago. Looks like I paid $3.90 for them. And you can see that, you know, these are very old. I showed you that they were yellowed compared to when they're new. They look a lot better when they're new. And I'm hoping that I can, yes, I can adjust this. I can shorten it up so that I have less on one end and more on the other. But I still need to make sure that I can slip my glasses over here because, you know, these are prescription. I don't want to break my prescription glasses. Okay, I can get that over here. That means I need to keep this end as small as possible. That's going to work. Again, moving that to the one side, keeping it very small. So we've got that. Now, what about this cord? This is just a satin type cord, and it's really, you know, soft and smooth around the neck. It's not super long. In fact, I know you can't see me, but I'm going to put it around my neck and see if I like the length of it. And I guess it's doable. The thing is, I can make it as long or short as I want. So this is what we're looking at. However, how do I fit beads on here? I guess I have some large hole beads that I could fit on here, but you can see what's going to happen with that, right? They're going to fall down onto my glasses, or they're going to fall and move around to the back of my neck. So using these, that's just not what I'm going for. That's out. And these small hole beads are not going to fit on this cord. So you know what? We are going to make our own cord. Yes, we are. And it's not going to be like this. Nope, not at all. Set those aside and get some beading wire. I use 49 strand. You probably can't find this brand anymore. I've had this for a while, but I do have links below the video if you're looking for some 49 strand wire. So we have the wire, these components, and my glasses, but we need some beads. Yes, we need some beads. Let's make some bead soup. I've got a container here with some black and brown and, oh, a little bit of everything in here. Let's put some in here. This inspiration necklace. They have orange, yellow, green, black, kind of a coppery color. Keeping these colors in mind, let's add some yellow. My husband got into his beads for me. About 2 shades of yellow, a few of these bright ones. And this one here almost looks like corn on the cob, I told him. It's called Lemon Drop. And these are 6/0 check glass beads. Let's start with the bright yellow first. How about some orange? Gotta have some orange, right? Lots of orange. And then we need some green. He gave me 3 different containers of green. That's black. I actually think the one on the right, this one here, works best. And let's add a little more black. There's a lot of brown in here in the small beads. And do we need any white? Do we need some white for some contrast? I didn't pull white beads out. What do you think? What do you think of my bead soup? Does that look like Halloween to you? To me it does. It's got all the colors in it. I think that will work. So let's get this necklace apart and really take a look at it. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to find one of these, but I did pick it up just about 2 weeks ago, I guess. But I went to a lot of stores and I just wasn't finding Halloween jewelry. I didn't get to Hobby Lobby, though, in all fairness. I didn't get to Hobby Lobby, and although I could have bought some charms on Amazon, well, you know, I just didn't get it done. What can I say? Sometimes that happens. We've had a lot going on. For those of you who don't know, our power was out for 4 days from Hurricane Helene. And I wasn't able to work on videos. That's one of the reasons I'm behind in getting a video out to you is, well, we had no power for 4 days. And then after that, we were playing catch up to get things done. Oh, look, we have a kitty cat here. I don't know if it shows up against the black background, but we have a little kitty cat. We got the pumpkins. Got these beads. They're all plastic. They're all just plastic. You can see I'm getting some glitter here. All right, how did they, is this wired or string? It's string. I'm actually very surprised. Let's go ahead and cut this. Even though it's cute, just like it is, it's just not going to work for our project if we don't cut it. Something has, oh, I know, it's the little stars. The little stars have glitter on it, so yeah, I guess we have to get used to it. There's going to be glitter everywhere. I need some wire, and I need it to be at least this long. I like to keep this on here so it doesn't get too carried away, and just unroll it this way. And I'm going to have to allow for it to go through here, the short end, you know, through here, through there, and come back on several beads. So I'm going to allow about 2 inches past this. And I'll get you a measurement of what this is. I just don't have a ruler in front of me right now, but I'll insert it here how long this one is. So if I want to go a couple of inches past, that should work. A couple inches past, making sure I have a hold of it. Trying not to let loose of it because I don't want to have to start over again. And you know what? I might just want mine a little longer. I don't like things very tight on me. Okay, I'm going to, yes, if I go 2 inches past, I'm about here. But I'm going to give myself another 3 inches, I guess. We'll guess at 3 inches. So I'm going to cut this. So we have our wire. So do we even need this anymore? Not really. I'll set it over here. What we do need is a crimp bead or a crimp tube. And I also want one of my small little silver plated beads. But before we do this, I'm going to back up just a little bit. Now mind you, I've never made this project before, so I'm thinking it through as I do it. Let's pick out 2 of everything, like 2 pumpkins, 2 green beads, 2 of the black cats, which face the same direction. The leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready. Autumn comes too soon. Then I have these beads, black plastic with the gold bead caps. So we can make this cutesy or we can make it classy or some combination between. I paid $6 for this necklace at a thrift store a few months ago, and they're gorgeous. Look at these beads and how they shine. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. All different sizes. Got teardrop, got little rondelles. That's really pretty. This almost looks like a choker, doesn't it? Let me show this to you. It's really cool. It is. I bought it to take it apart. Someone said recently in a comment that they would never take that necklace apart that I took apart. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It was apart before and it's apart again. What can I say? This is beautiful. It's just stunning. This too, and as I said, I paid $6 for this, but look at all the beads. You know, $6 is a bargain when you look at all these beautiful black glass crystals. So the choice really comes down to, do I want to make it cutesy and use the beads right from the Walmart necklace that somebody might say, oh, I recognize your necklace because I saw that one in Walmart. Is that what I'm going for? Is that what I'm aiming for? No, it's really not. I just kind of wanted these pumpkins. That's what I wanted. So let's get rid of these green beads and even the yellow beads. The charm will be worked in another project, the pumpkin charm. The cats, okay. Yeah, I do like the cats. Instead of plastic, let's use glass. Oh my, look at these beads. I haven't gotten into these in a long time. Check this one out. I don't know if you can see it. Try to get it to focus for you. That's beautiful. So let's pull out a few of those. And then I have, well, you know, this is a completely different shade of orange. If you compare the two, you can see how different they are. And I can probably put more than one shade of orange in here, so let's get 4 of these. Actually, I'm going to get out 6 of each. I'll explain why in a little while when we get into it a little bit further. It turns out that green is the one color I'm having the hardest time finding. But I have a few. Do I have the right color, the right shade of green? I don't know. Let me go find this plastic one that I liked. By golly, I think I have some rondelles that will work. That's what I'm going to use. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least. I'll class this up a little bit. I really don't want it to look just like the one that came up from Walmart. I'm not ready to take these apart yet. Just not ready to. So I'm going to just go ahead and get some black glass beads that I have. They're not very big, but I think they'll work. And I might need more than 6, but I'll start with 6. I am wondering if I can make my own pumpkins, perhaps with one of these beads and with a green little square bead on top. I'm not sure how it's going to look. I guess I'll pull out 2, and these are just plastic as well, but they have a pretty texture to them. Just going to pull out a few bead caps, just in case I need them. And I have some spacer beads. Let's separate these into 2 rows.
Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow.
This is what I've got so far. I know, you're still wondering, when are we going to come back to the bead soup? We will. Trust me, we will. The first thing I'm doing here is figuring out the pattern that I want to be in the front of the eyeglass holder. You know, the front part that connects to these and then holds my glasses. I want this part to be pretty. The rest of it can be bead soup. So that's what I'm doing here. I've been trying to figure out what I want to use for the front part of the eyeglass holder. I guess I just have to start putting some beads on here and figure out what I like. And I don't think there has to be any rhyme or reason to it, other than I want the pattern to be the same on both ends of the eyeglass holder. That's my one goal for sure. I do have a clip on the other end, so there's no way these will fall off.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Now I said about trying to make my own pumpkin. Let's see. It might just look goofy. No, that does not look like a pumpkin. It just doesn't.
And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh.
Think of it as a necklace. You know, you want it to be pretty. You want some pretty beads in here. And I have to tell you, I really like these green beads in here. I don't like this pattern that I've done right here, though. Something is off in that. So I'm going to... I just want to stay with orange here. If I have to use all these beads up, you know, I can always get more. Still don't like what I've done here.
Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
I want a spacer bead in here. Sorry about that. But this is the reality of making jewelry. Sometimes we change our minds, and that's what makes it fun. We can do whatever we like We can do whatever we want. It doesn't matter. It's our design, and we can just play to our heart's content.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the
So I have the pattern here of the green, orange, green. I have the pumpkin surrounded by black. The cat, I didn't want to surround by black because I thought it would make it disappear. And then I have this here. Am I missing anything? I actually, oh, I know what I'm missing. Well, let me put it this way. If this was one end and my holder is here, my pumpkin and everything would be upside down. Do you see that? Do you see how my design would be upside down? But what I was really, truly doing in the beginning here is I was working it towards this end so that it would be upright. I am going to go ahead and get a crimp tube. I have all different sizes in here. The important thing is that I get two alike, two the same size. That should do it. You probably can't even see them. They're so tiny. Let's put one on here. And let's take the connector. It's like a silicone rubber connector. And you know I have the small end for the wire and the larger end for my glasses. Going to thread this through here, about an inch, bend it back, bring my beads down, and thread this back through the crimp tube and a couple of beads. Doesn't really matter at this point. I really don't have to worry about it. And I wanted to have some movement. I wanted to have some flexibility. I don't want to pinch this too tight. It's okay if a little bit of it is exposed. Can you see how much space I have there? Now, let's get our crimping tool. I'm going to go to first position, the middle, which makes it look like a little hot dog. I think it makes it look like a little hot dog. Rotate it on its side, first position, crimp it, and just crimp it around a little bit. And give it a really good tug, really good tug. Okay, it's not going anywhere. Now, let's push this wire up through the beads. And it doesn't have to be that long, but because it has the weight of the glasses on here, the longer the better. I'm going to go ahead and trim this just a little bit. I'm going to use my clippers that I use only for jewelry making, trim that off, and push everything down. I'm going to have to get some more beads out before I finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll be right back. I am looking at this and how I did the cat, where I have the black and the orange, and then the cat, and then I have the orange, and then I have this pattern. And I think I'm going to change this. I think I want to eliminate these two beads right here. So because I have the other end available to do that, I'm going to do it right now. I just need to keep in mind the pattern that I want to do. All right, I like this a lot better. I just need to tuck this back in, which you always want to make sure it's completely tucked in before you finish off your projects. I like this better. Green, orange, green, black, pumpkin, black, orange, black cat, orange, and then another black, and then green, repeating this pattern up here. Okay, good, good. I like that. And I got some extra beads out, so I know I'm good to go here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the bead soup. The bead soup that we made. I have found that sometimes it helps when you're trying to thread the beads onto the wire, instead of just going like this and randomly trying to do it, that it helps to have a tool. These are flat nose pliers. Hold it about an inch from the end. I'm going to have to turn this to be where I need it for my hands. This was made by Doris, so I'm going to have to look up and see if they still have one of these things available. I sure hope so, that somebody does. I'm not convinced that I have the right angle. I might have to tilt this even more. Getting a lot of large beads. trying to get a variety of beads. If you don't like what you're picking up, just give it a stir. Try again. If you don't like it, drop it off and start again. The little beads tend to float to the outside and the bigger beads towards the inside. I'll play some music for you. I know the sound isn't great, so.
Down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I won't.
Let's take a look at this, see where we are. We don't want to get too many. We still have to allow, you know, for finishing up with our beads for the other end, but I think I can still go just a little bit, a little more, a few more, maybe one more round.
I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and down, along came you. But you might be a liar.
I have made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of necklaces with that bead spinner. In fact, I have a couple of them. All right, so if this is where we were and we need to allow an inch or so to fold back, I think I better stop on the bead soup. And we need to pick up again. Whoop, okay, let's put a clip on here. We don't want to lose any beads, and you can use whatever kind of clip you want. I do not want to lose my beads. Okay, pushing everything down. Now keep in mind that this is the front. Okay, I still have more pumpkins left there. I could make earrings if I wanted to. Oh my, you know. So I need to repeat the pattern now. I'm going to start with one of my small silver plated beads, and we're just going to rebuild this pattern again. And make sure I get my spacers in here, because the spacers do add a little bit of bling. That's why I like to use them.
I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
This is so cute. It's looking so cute. I'll probably get people stopping me and saying, hey, where can I find one of those? All right, I think I have enough room to put that tiny little crimp tube here. Now this is very important at this stage. I'm going to get my clip on here. I'm going to make sure that my wire's tucked in. I'm going to make sure that all my beads are pushed back. I don't have any gaps. Notice I have a clip on this end too. And then I'm going to thread this through the small side and back through the crimp tube, the small bead, and a couple of other beads. Here, I need a little more wire. So I'm going to get a hold of the tip of the wire, and I'm going to loosen up that crimp tube, pushing it down, and I'm going to pull on the wire and then pick up again on threading it through. And then when I see it peeking through that one bead here, I'm going to get a hold of it. And again, I'm going to get a hold of this wire. It's not always easy to do. You can sometimes use a head pin. Get a head pin through there to give yourself some leverage. Get through there. Sure, Vicky. Sure, I can do that. I'm better with my right hand than my left hand. Get a good grip. And then figure out what part of the wire I'm loosening. Basically, I was loosening it up. You have to figure out which side you need to tug on. I'm going to pull on that. Again, I need to have this where it can move. It, I thought about double wiring this because, this could wear through eventually. I guess it could happen. I'm planning on being careful when I put my glasses in and out of here. But I think I need to stop right there. And I'm not going to cut that off yet. I'm going to go ahead and crimp it in first position. Go to the second position where it makes it like a hot dog bun. Back to the first position, only I'm going to rotate it on its side and crimp it, and just crimp it around a little bit. Don't over crimp it, and test it. And it is not going anywhere. So now I'm going to take my clippers, cut this as short as I can, that tail. And we, my friends, we just made ourselves a really, really cute, really pretty and cute eyeglass holder. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? Who knew? Who knew that Walmart was going to be part of it, right? And I still have a couple of pumpkins left. I could make another one, or I could make earrings. I don't care about the matching earrings. I'll probably end up wearing these earrings with it. But look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. This is something I came up with, and I thought, you know what? We got to do this. We just got to do this. I should have plenty of room to slip my glasses through. Now, I did order new glasses this week. I don't remember, I don't remember what the sides are like. I have no clue. But do be gentle with this because it is just one strand of wire. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to do some other Halloween projects. This is not the only one. This is just the one that I had time for this weekend to get done and get it out to you. This cord up to the connector is about 24 inches. You can make it any length that you want. And you might be able to pick these up, one of these up, the store-bought ones at the Dollar Tree, and take it apart so you don't have to buy a whole pack of these. And mine, from connector, the little rubber silicone connectors, mine is 27 inches. But remember, when it comes to the wire, you have to allow extra to be able to loop back and crimp it. So don't cut yourself short on that. And I've tried it on, and I really like it. Now this wire, this does kind of get where you have to straighten it out a little bit. The wire wants to, it's stiff, okay? So you might have to work with it just a little bit. But I am so happy with this. I've never made a Halloween one before, and I absolutely love it. I think it's cute as can be, and I sure hope you'll give this project a try. And I hope you give me a thumbs up. Say goodbye to these ugly eyeglass holders. We can make something cuter for Halloween. Or this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so happy that I made this. We could do this for every season. And we're going to do another Halloween project next time. Next time being as soon as I can get to it. It will be before Halloween, so be sure to subscribe.